Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is their secret thoughts about you, and this is the person who is on your mind. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different number and color. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, their secret thoughts about you. Okay, first let's take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. Okay, so we have that you possibly met through friends. We have afraid he or she doesn't measure up, self-sabotage. No strings attached. Possible you and this person were in a situationship. That's not necessarily going to go for all of you, but either way, I feel like that was just kind of their way of feeling like they were in control of the situation. I'm not necessarily getting that that's all they wanted, unless it was at the time, but it's feeling different now. They could possibly be an Aquarius, but they don't have to be. And we have somebody that I used to know. Okay, so you and this person are coming across like you were possibly romantically involved with each other to some capacity. And something happened between you guys that ended this connection. Let's dive even deeper into their secret thoughts about you. They say, you light up my world like nobody else. Okay, so I honestly get the feeling that this person has tunnel vision for you. So it's interesting that all these other cards came out because I do feel like they play it cool. You know, they kind of play hard to get. And I'm honestly getting the impression that that's like their subconscious way of wanting you to come forward and make it known that you're interested. Yeah, a little bit of game playing going on there, whether they realize it or not. They say, how would you respond if you heard from me? Okay, so we have a question right away that tells me this person's not messing around. They want to know. You know, they're making it known through the cards anyway that they're interested in you. I can't stand not communicating with you. Yeah, so regardless of how they're acting, how they're coming across, this person cannot stand not communicating with you. I'm trying to get clarity on the situation. Okay, so they could be taking this time apart or time, not communicating with you as time to get clarity on the situation. I'm not sure how I feel about you. Okay, so I know that contradicts what I just said, but I'm honestly not getting the impression that that's true. This person is confused, yes, but not about how they feel about you, okay? I'm getting the impression that they definitely feel like they're interested in you. But what they're not sure about is how to move forward with this connection and if that's what they should do at a time right now, I feel like it's going to be different for all of you on why this is, but for some reason this person is being hesitant on moving forward. But it doesn't have to do with you, I feel. It's more like some obstacle in this person's life. You're my weakness, which is a good thing. Like you're the one that makes them melt, more or less. Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Okay, so they want to know, like, is this in their head? Do you feel the same? Are they wrong for thinking that you guys, regardless of anything that's happened, could be something for real? But I'm trying to keep my distance because I'm with someone. Oh, okay. So take that with a grain of salt. That message is only going to go for those of you that this person is with someone. I'm not necessarily getting just because you chose this pile, but that message is for everyone. That's not the case. But if it is, that definitely gives like a full picture view of why this person is being hesitant as far as moving forward with this connection. But for everybody else, that reason is going to be different. Please don't think me being distant means I don't care, because I do. Okay, so they don't want you to read too much into this situation about them not taking action. They don't want you to think that that means that they're not interested, because they definitely are, which I was picking up on that. I could see myself with you. I think about you all the time. No matter how much time has gone by, I think about you all the time. Okay, so that card literally came out twice, and I didn't even realize that as they flew out, so that's interesting. They want you to know, like, yes, like, I'm interested in you. I think about you all the time. Doesn't matter if, you know, we're not talking or we haven't seen each other in a while. I still feel strongly for you. Please don't read too much into this, is what they're saying. You're really lovely underneath it all. Okay, so what that's saying is that they feel like you have a wall up, but when you do show your vulnerability, they think you're amazing, okay? But you both, I feel like as I'm saying that, you guys are going to be like, they're the one with the wall. Okay, you both could be mirroring that you both have a wall up, but it's like as soon as you guys allow each other to get a glimpse of being vulnerable, I feel like you guys just, both of you have this ability to make each other melt. And like you don't feel this way with anybody, you know, with just anybody. They say, I wonder if you've moved on. Okay, so they do know that, you know, they can't wait around forever. But you're not going to wait around. So they do know, like, they can't take super long to make a move or not. Like, you're not going to wait around forever, and they hope that you haven't moved on. Do you feel the same? They want to know, do you guys feel the same? Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. You are now able to purchase any video from my Patreon. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, your secret thoughts about you. All right, first let's take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. Yeah, this person is coming across like they could be materialistic. Okay, what I'm getting with that is like this person could, like, you know, name brand items, just like luxury brands is like what's coming through to me right off the bat. You two, it's coming across that you two could have met during a night out. They're coming across as being trendy. I feel like you guys are as well. So you're both trendy people. Okay, so they are being cautious. Like, they feel a connection with you, but at the same time, they're being cautious right now. They are seeing who's giving you attention on social media, if you have it. Okay, so this is an interesting way to start off. All right, so let's dive even deeper into their secret thoughts about you. There is something about you that I can't explain. Okay, so instantly what comes to me about that is it's like, got that feeling of like, no matter how much time and distance has gone by since you two have talked to each other or seen each other, they still feel a super strong connection with you. Even if they've pushed it out of their mind, okay? That's what's coming through here. And something could have even reignited this passionate flame that they feel for you, okay? It could be like they recently had a dream about you, or something about you came across on social media, or a mutual friend mentioned you. Something has reignited this, okay? Whenever you hear this, because it's timeless. You have, I'm afraid I don't measure up. Okay, so there could have been some kind of sabotage that came through with this connection. Like, if you and this person were romantically involved with each other to some capacity, there could have been some kind of a shift between you guys that I just get the impression like neither one of you wanted this connection to end, but I feel like, you know, some kind of fear and doubt and insecurity came up for them and they shifted from you. And you guys were just like, what? You know, like kind of like, you feel like the rug got ripped out from under you is what's coming through. So that's why I dream about you without taking any action right now. Okay, and that goes back to the message of they're afraid they don't measure up. And they've got that feeling of like, until I feel like I'm good enough, I'm not going to approach you, I'm not going to pursue you. Okay? We have against all odds. Okay, so against all odds, they still have hope for this connection. They still think deep down you could be the one. I will never find another lover sweeter than you. Okay, so even though it says sweet, and yes, they think you're sweet, it's so much more than that. They think that they will never find someone who compares to you, okay? I get the impression that their happiest moments in life were with you. And even if they're with someone right now, that person is okay. I'm seeing that person, you know, they make sense on paper, but I don't feel like they have their heart like you do. We have prioritized your time. That's interesting. That is actually a message that's meant for you guys. All right. We have, it's only going to confuse and complicate things. They feel like if they were to approach you too soon, like it would only confuse and complicate things. This person wants to get crystal clear in their mind, as well as feel like they're enough and confident before approaching you. They want you to know that the space isn't personal. Like them not approaching you isn't personal. It's not about you. Don't doubt your worth. Okay, that's another message coming through for you. But they do say you probably think you are better now. Okay, like without them. Especially if you have social media and they've checked it out. And yes, I do feel like they have ways that they've checked it out, even if you guys aren't friends on social media anymore. Even if you've blocked them, they still have a way of checking you out. Could be like a fake profile or a mutual friend. But anyway, they do look at your social media and think like, wow, look at you living your best life without me. Like you act like you're better now without me. Even if you don't feel like that's true. That's what they interpret what you post to mean. I have felt instantly connected since we first met. Are you with someone? Oh, interesting. I feel like this definitely goes off that social media theme. So if you post it with somebody else or, you know, something's making them wonder and guess. I miss you. I actually feel like it takes a lot for them to admit that. Just because this person wants to portray a certain image to the world and they don't want to show their vulnerable side. But, you know, energy doesn't lie. That's why I'm spilling the tea on them. My world isn't the same without you. You're constantly on my mind. That's what I was just saying. Like, this person can play all they want, you know, trying to keep this on the low, but energy doesn't lie. Their emotions are still with you. I wonder if you have any idea how into you I am. Well, like I said, I'm spilling the tea on just how into you they are, regardless of how they're acting. So you do have an idea. And they say, I don't know what to do about this right now. Okay, so that's where they're currently at. They're like in this limbo land. They're trying to get clear. They're trying to feel confident. And then they feel like if they, you know, have the courage that you could hear from them. Don't be surprised. In fact, you know, if you feel like it, if you do end up hearing from them after you hear this video, feel free to comment on it. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see from you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. You are now able to purchase any video from my Patreon. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, there's secret thoughts about you. Okay, so first we're going to take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. Okay, so it's possible this person could be a Leo, but they don't have to be. But that's what wanted to come through, as well as blue eyes. And this is interesting. This is how they see you. They see you to be like a woman or a man on a mission. But, you know, this is also supposed to be their traits. So I get the impression that they also come across like a woman or a man on a mission, okay? So you both come across like ambitious people who are busy, you know, and constantly working on something is what's coming through with that. Okay, so let's dive even deeper. So regardless of what came through, it's the person who's on your mind. But these are the traits that wanted to come through. Okay, so let's dive even deeper into their secret thoughts about you. When you're around, no one else exists. Okay, so that's the power you guys hold for this person, is when you're around, no one else exists, okay? And I feel like, you know, it's just that type of connection, you know, where no one else is in the room. They say, I love you. Okay, so this person cares deeply for you guys. And if you feel like, you know, the L word is too soon, then feelings are growing deeper for you, okay? They also say they're caught between a rock and a hard place right now. Okay, so that could be why there's a lack of action coming through. And then we have, I'm with someone right now. Okay, so take that message with a grain of salt. Just because you chose this pile doesn't mean that one of your person is with someone right now, okay? That's only going to resonate for those of you that they are with someone, and I don't necessarily feel like that's a secret, okay? It's just that is going to be why this person feels like they're caught between a rock and a hard place. And, you know, others of you, there's going to be another obstacle. It's not going to be that. Although there could be some kind of varying degree of this. So for some of you, they could literally be with someone. And then for others of you, they could have already been talking to somebody else or somewhat involved with them, you know, not necessarily though in an official relationship or anything like that. So take what resonates, but the point here is that this person has feelings for you, but there's also an obstacle. It's keeping you both from being together. My feelings are growing deeper. Yeah, that's what I was picking up with. Whether it's love or not, this person's feelings are growing deeper for you, even if they're with someone. I know that I've got to let you in. Okay, so they might have a bit of a wall up. I couldn't forget you even if I tried. The best times of my life were with you. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on, is that there is a definite, strong, heartfelt connection between you guys. And you both feel like nobody else compares. Even if they're seeing someone, even if you're seeing someone, it's like you both are like, yeah, this person might be good on paper, you know, and you might have feelings for them, but there's just something about this connection in both of you that just feels super unique and one of a kind, that you're both like, man, you know, like I want to explore this connection, but I also want to do right by anybody else who is already involved. So you're both feeling like you're caught between a rock and a hard place right now is what I'm seeing. I miss you. When will I see you again? Okay, so this person is eager and anticipating seeing you. There's just something about you. They feel excited, you know. Chemistry between you two is like effortless. It's fireworks. It's magnetic, you know, and I just get the impression you both want to explore this connection. Am I the one you want? Okay, so a part of them's not sure, even though I feel like on one level you both know that you're both interested, but you know, there's also a part of both of you that's not quite sure. So there's an element of mystery going on here. It keeps you both on the edge of your seat. They say, this is why I back off. Well, the truth is, why they back off is if they're with someone or, you know, whatever the obstacle is. But they can also you guys might be getting back and forth vibes from this person. Okay, so one minute they might act interested, then the next minute they back off. You guys are kind of doing the same, so there's kind of this dance going on. So, you know, a part of them might back off because they're not totally sure. But I don't get the impression that that is overall the reason. You know, it's whatever's really going on that they're not totally moving forward yet with this connection. You can get anyone you want. Yeah, you can have, I definitely think you can have whoever you want, but so they wonder, like, do you want them, you know? I have no idea how you feel. Yeah, and like I was saying, that keeps this person on the edge of their seat. They don't know what to expect. A part of them doesn't, you know, wants to know, but then another part of them is like intrigued by not knowing. I can't wait to see you again. Okay, so I find this interesting. When will I see you? I can't wait to see you. It's almost like you two have talked and you do plan on seeing each other. So that's interesting, group 3. You've got me dreaming of a future together. Okay, so this person's definitely dreaming about you and the next time that they're gonna see you and what you two could be. So they're definitely in fantasy mode, you know, with dreaming about you in a future. And they ask, oh, there is another card hidden underneath this card. They say the best times of my life are with you. Okay, so whenever a card is hidden, that tells me that this person's trying to keep this on the low, but it just couldn't help itself from coming out. And we had that card came out twice. So that is what makes this connection so one of a kind for them, okay? Is they have deep feelings for you. The best times of their life were with you. And it's like they want to explore this connection with you. This is where their heart's at. And they wonder, is this what you want? Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. You are now able to purchase any video from my Patreon. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys.